You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
All right.
Here we go.
Adjust that camera.
Yeah, nice and even. Nice and even, girl. Like my bowel movement.
What? So gross.
Even bowel movements. That's what we like to talk about on Our Real Relationships, the podcast where we talk about our real relationships.
Oh my God, everybody just turned it off.
Hi, my name is Brandon Cruz, and with me is my wonderful, beautiful wife, Chelsea Cruz.
Hello.
And together we make up the Cruz family.
Yeah, and
along with our son.
Yes, we make up just a small fraction.
There are so many Cruzes out in the world today. Chelsea, tell us about one of your favorites.
It's me.
Well, tell us about her.
Let's see.
I'm okay with this because I'm trying to build your confidence.
Oh, so. I didn't know I was gonna. I mean, you didn't say tell me something nice about her.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Chelsea Cruz is an enigma. She's a hot mess who has her stuff together.
Hot.
She doesn't know anything, but she knows a lot about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
She's basically the Riddler.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for that. That from now on, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce this show. Every time we do the show, we're going to do an about me. Every single episode, new about me. Sometimes it'll be about me. Sometimes it'll be about you.
Okay.
But the about you will be your about me. And I'm just really excited about that.
Mansplaining that to me.
Brandsplaining.
Oh.
Thank you. Hey everybody, welcome to Our Real Relationships, the podcast where we talk about movies that formed our relationships or that we know of.
Yeah, because today's movie not necessarily based on our relationship. You had never seen it before.
No, but you've seen it at least once.
I had seen it at least once.
Yeah. Okay, we'll get into that. Before we do, housekeeping as we do, go to OurReelRelations.bsky.social. We definitely check that all the time. Our Real Relationships over at Instagram.
Was that sarcasm?
Yep. And OurRealRelationships@gmail.com. Send us an email. I do check the emails, not because I'm looking for input, but because like I wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like,
why?
Let me check my email. And I check my normal email, Apathetic Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty Podcast, Our Real Relationships, and there's never anything interesting on any of them. So please send us something.
Oh no, give him something to do it for in the morning.
For the love of
E. Rice.
Clint. Okay.
Clint Eastwood.
So that's that. Also check out you can watch us on youtube.com/ApatheticEnthusiasm, where this video is there if I remember to post it, and then Travis and me, Apathetic Enthusiasm, Rick and Morty. So yeah, I think that's it. Chelsea, anything you want to add?
No, I hope that everybody was able to understand all the things that you just said really fast and in your voice. I'm
at Barnyard Cruise. You're at
Chill to the Sea Cruise.
That's right, on Instagram. So please reach out to us there as well. Chelsea is definitely always checking out these like 2 podcaster dudes, and like she's like really into them.
I think they're called the Basement Yard.
Yeah, they talk. And you know what? I just don't like people who talk.
They say funny stuff.
They do.
They say funnier stuff than I do. I think it makes me impressed.
They make each other laugh, and because they make each other laugh, they make you laugh because you're like, I'm part
of this friend group.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's in the podcast.
They definitely wouldn't want to be friends with me.
No, they're too cool for us.
Too cool for me.
But that's the whole thing about podcasting, right? People listen and then they're like, I know you so much because I listened to you. Travis and I were joking that like people like will hit him up and like ask him questions about the last week's episode. And like, we forget about what we talked about immediately after recording.
Yeah,
like,
I do too.
What do we actually say? I don't know. What is this title? What is the show even about anymore? Anyway,
maybe you should listen back to it.
No, that would involve editing.
Oh,
that's not something I do. All right. Well, how you doing, Chelsea?
I'm doing great.
Cool. This is the first episode we've done since Halloween, since we did Trick or Treat. We skipped a week last week. We were going to do V for Vendetta in honor of our friend Sheena Menard.
Well, whose birthday is, remember, the 5th of November.
That's right. So we'll try to remember it for next year. Or skip it again.
I remember her birthday every year.
Every year we'll skip that week for the show and say, we're going to do V for Vendetta this week. But
we have like a moment of silence for her birthday.
This week we skipped that week. Speaking of V.
Yesterday was Veterans Day.
That's right. V for Veterans Day.
Yes.
So we thought, hey, let's do a veterans esque movie. And so we went through a couple different ones. I know we did Rambo for Memorial Day, First Blood.
Yes.
Not Rambo First Blood, just First Blood. Thank
you for clarifying that.
We had talked about Saving Private Ryan,
Patton,
Black Hawk Down, The Hurt Locker. That's the first time I said Hurt Locker, but that could have been one.
There are a lot of movies to choose from when it comes to war movies, Veterans Day movies, Memorial Day movies.
Flight Risk.
You're obsessed.
It's an inside joke. So then we like going on like the TV and they're like, hey, Alexa, show us some war movies. And then we came up with, it was like, Dirty Dozen. And then the one that we're going to talk about this week, which is Kelly's Heroes.
That's right.
That's what we decided on. Before we get into that, of course, we've got some things we have to do. Chelsea, charity for this week. You picked this charity. What jumped out to you about this particular charity?
I wanted to do this charity before, and you told me to save it for Veterans Day.
Oh yeah, I did. I didn't remember that, but remember the second week of November.
So I don't know the official name of the charity, so you say it.
Okay, it's the Gary Sinese Foundation.
Oh, that's what I was going to guess.
Gary Sinese, who is he lost his legs in Vietnam.
He's not a veteran, but he is veteran forward.
Veteran forward. I've never heard that term before. That's great. Yeah, everyone's saying it nowadays. So the Gary Sinese Foundation, they serve our nation by honoring our defenders, veterans, first responders, their families, and those in need. They do this by creating and supporting unique programs designed to entertain, educate, inspire, strengthen, and build communities. We
were stationed at a couple different bases that Gary Sinese performed.
Hickam.
We saw him from very far away.
We did. Gary Sinese. So those who don't know who Gary Sinese is, he played Lieutenant Dan in Forrest Gump. He was also in Apollo 13. He's been in
really just Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Nobody knows him from anything else.
That's the main thing people know him from is Lieutenant Dan. Losing his legs.
That's right.
Keeping Bubba Gump Shrimp Co. alive.
And he's really good in that movie. And that's the only movie I can never remember that he's in.
That's right. So Gary Sinese, we are the number that we're donating is an interesting number. And Chelsea,
it's $34 because, okay, stay with me here. First of all, the movie Kelly's Heroes was ranked number 34 in the 100 greatest war movies of all time.
Okay.
In some publication.
Sure.
I don't know. It was
War Times.
Yeah, like War Magazine, or I don't know. And then
greatest songs of all time, the band War, what Lowrider.
Well, the song for the movie, the theme song called Burning Bridges, made it to number 34 on the charts. And I was like, that's too much. Like, that's too many times I've seen the number 34 for me to not say we should donate $34.
Are there any other 34 related
I think Dexter slept through 34 minutes of the movie.
There it is. It's a triplet. So we're going to donate $34 over to the Gary Sinese Foundation. We recommend that you donate to whatever charity of your choice. And a special shout out to all the veterans out there that we have known, that we have not known, that are in our past, that have passed. Like the people who continue to serve to this day,
including you, sir. Thank you for your service, Mr. Brandon Cruz.
Yeah, Mr. important to note, Mr.
Sorry, senior master sergeant.
No, I'm a civilian now. But yeah, I know my mom, who hated me going into the Air Force.
She's proud of it now.
Proud of me she's like, good, you're not in danger anymore. Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, she like, you didn't die, so now I can be proud of you.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, thank you all the veterans out there. Okay, so now let's get into something veterans love to do, which is drink. So many drinking problems out there.
I'm not a veteran, but I also will appreciate drinking.
That's right. So I got 2 drinks. I was on the phone with my boss on the way home, so I didn't see the text that Chelsea sent me, which is like, hey, get this stuff for drinks for the movie tonight. Mm-hmm. So now we had to kind of make do with what we have, which, just like in World War II, people had to make do with what they had.
Oh my goodness. You're so good at this game.
And so the first drink that we're going to do is one of the first drinks that we see in the movie, which is Clint Eastwood. He is trying to get information out of the German colonel that they have kidnapped or taken hostage. And so he is getting him drunk with brandy. Mm-hmm. Now, brandy is a very, very...
is a fine girl.
Damn, I didn't get that.
Walked right into it.
It's a strong drink. So did something different. We don't have too much brandy here in our glasses, but
we had brandy in our house, which was weird.
Yeah, I got it for the eggnog.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So I put some simple syrup in here, a splash of Sprite, just to like try to get it to not be so strong.
It's gonna kill me.
Because I could drink it like this. You were like,
No, I took a sip of it out of the bottle the other day because I was like, brandy. That sounds like something you drink for Christmas. And I took a little sip and I was like,
yeah. So this is our first one. Okay. All right.
I could do that.
So the Sprite.
I should just chug it and be done with it.
So the Sprite actually
has an afterburn.
The Sprite tempers it down though a little bit.
I'll take a Sprite.
So brandy is just
a fine girl.
Twice distilled wine. That's what brandy is.
That's what brandy means.
Yeah, and it's a fine girl. So you said it right. It doesn't count.
What
anymore.
A good wine it would be.
So the second drink that we have is what Donald Sutherland and his crew drink. He plays oddball. Mm-hmm. They're drinking that wine by the Sherman tanks.
I love it.
I did not buy red wine, so instead I put white wine in these blue glasses.
Don't try and tell me they look red.
To simulate a purplish hue.
No. Okay, so white wine, if anything, is kind of a yellowish color.
No, but
what do yellow and blue make?
But the glass
green.
But the blue is in purple.
Blue is in purple.
Yeah.
If you had put red wine inside the blue glass.
Yeah, I don't have red wine. So come on, work with me here, woman. So we're doing wine.
Don't you hear me whining about how bad you are at your primary colors?
I'm not saying it is purple.
No, it's okay. We'll review colors later.
I'm saying it's a bluish hue. It's a cool color.
You know what's a color? Kelly green.
Oh, Kelly green. That's somebody you know, isn't it?
Let's bring us to Kelly's Heroes.
Oh, Kelly's Heroes. Yes. The movie that was released in 1970, a full 30, almost 30 years after the end of World War II.
I'm like, are you about to say it's 30 years ago? Because you're wrong.
No. 1945, 1947. Yeah, Air Force was formed in 47. So, like 45. So yeah, like 25 years later, after World War II, this is like part of a series of movies, war movies of that era that is like, yeah, let's talk about World War II after it's over. And it still felt fairly fresh.
Because was Vietnam going on around the time, like when was Vietnam?
Yeah, I think that was like 68, 69.
So they were making World War II movies to kind of maybe, I'm just theorizing, to do their Vietnam commentary on war, but without being too obvious.
The Vietnam War started in 55. Not with America, but we entered.
When did America fuck it up? I mean, get up in there.
We entered, let's see, as part of domino theory, which is like the whole like communist thing.
30 minutes risk free.
Yeah, I think 64, the Gulf of Tonkin was in 64.
Tonka trucks.
Yeah, where the Vietnamese attacked U.S. destroyers in the Gulf of Tonkin, and then President Johnson asked Congress to let us take action. So around 64 is when we joined the war in Vietnam.
So in 1970,
Vietnam conflict.
They're making a movie about World War II, but there might be some, like, there's this other war going on, and so, like, let's make a war movie.
Yeah. I mean, think about like the Summer of Love, 1969. Woodstock was going on. There's this broad kind of being against authority.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. You're bored. You're bored about military shit. But yeah, Woodstock was going on. People are like anti-military, and like you can tell like some of the like. It's interesting that Clint Eastwood's in this, but Donald Sutherland was like an Easy Rider. Like he was he an Easy Rider? No, but he's always been like kind of a hippie-ish kind of person.
He tends to play like a hippie kind of guy.
And the characters in this movie are anti-authority, right? They're against authority. They're like the Maitland, the lieutenant, or the captain. They're like, he's like, what a loser. Like he's authority is shown as incompetent or out of touch.
It's kind of a war satire.
Yeah. Directed by Brian G. Hutton.
Yes. I have stuff on Brian G. Hutton.
Let's talk about Brian G. Hutton. I'd never heard of him before.
So he began as an actor. He was in Gunsmoke and a couple of Hitchcock Presents, or maybe only one. He studied at the actor studio. But then his directorial debut was only 5 years before this movie. In 1965, he did a movie called Wild Seed. I think it was about a 17-year-old runaway girl who runs away to try and find her biological father. So it's a very different movie.
Okay.
And then he also directed a very famous movie called Where Eagles Dare that also has Clint Eastwood in it.
I've heard of it. I don't know if I know what that movie's about.
I don't either, but I think it is
another war movie.
I'm gonna guess that because Clint Eastwood and Richard Burton are in it. But then he went into real estate. So that's my spiel about Brian G. Hutton.
Yeah, you can see his face all over benches across the Midland Empire,
wherever he reels his estate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's dead now.
I don't think he is.
Oh, really? I mean, Eastwood is still alive.
Eastwood is still alive. Sutherland is not. I had to break that news to you on another podcast when we talked about Buffy.
It's true, yeah.
That makes me sad.
That killed me, yeah.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Telly Savalas also passed away,
also dead, yes.
but his goddaughter is alive and well.
Jennifer Aniston?
Yep.
Yes. $5 if you can tell me Telly Savalas' real first name.
Andrew.
No. It has to have a telly kind of. It has to have tell in it somewhere.
Vision.
Television. It's Aristotelis.
Oh, Aristotelis. Huh.
Savalas.
I like Telly. Telly's a cool name.
It is a cool name. It makes me think of in Sesame Street. Telly was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Telly was cool. He was like kind of like a nervous, like anxiety Nelly.
Yeah.
But like it was endearing. Telly's endearing, and Telly Savalas is endearing.
He is. And he always plays a pretty tough guy. But I have a feeling that he's probably, I bet you he was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel that way about him.
Yeah, there's like some like actors who really come off like character actors seem like they're assholes. Like I feel like they're just so nice. They're probably just so nice.
And then I hate to find out that they're not.
Yeah.
I have some bits about Telly Savalas.
Okay.
Obviously, everyone knows he was in Kojak.
Yeah,
that's
Who Loves You, Baby?
Big claim to fame. And that went from 73 to 78.
Okay.
I did not realize it was on that long. But he has an album, and he won a Grammy for this album.
I feel like I
wait. Did he win a Grammy, or did I just make that up right now?
Are you thinking of
Joe Pesci?
Joe Pesci, or he had the death metal album.
Henry Rollins.
No. The actor who played Dracula.
Which Dracula? Nicolas Cage.
No, like one of your favorite Draculas.
Vincent Price.
No.
Christopher Lee.
Yes, Christopher Lee. He had like a death metal album.
Yeah, I think that's true. But Telly Savalas. Okay, good. Telly Savalas had an album called Telly. And it was all spoken word love songs. And in the UK, it hit number 1, his spoken word version of the Bread song, If.
Oh.
In his voice, can you imagine? If a picture paints 1,000 words, why can't I paint you, baby? So that was my fun bit about Telly Savalas. He has an album somewhere. It exists. Maybe it's on Spotify and we can just fall asleep to it. It'd be like watching Bob Ross or something to fall asleep to.
Yeah, like Lullabies. Lullabies by Savalas.
It'd be like when you go on Calm, the app, and they just have like Andrew Scott, you know, the my hot guy, Andrew Scott, that plays Moriarty in Sherlock, and he also is in Fleabag as the hot priest. Anyway.
Nope. Never heard of him.
He'll tell you nighttime stories.
Nope.
In his Scottish accent.
Haven't heard of him. Probably not attractive either. Well,
it doesn't matter because he's gay, so I don't have a chance.
Really? He's gay? So I have a chance.
You have a chance.
Hell yeah. Would you watch me have sex with him?
No. I'd be too upset.
Really?
Yeah.
What if he had sex with me?
Well, still no. Unless you are wearing a mask with my face on it.
I can do this.
This I can get down with. Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kelly's Heroes filmed in Yugoslavia mainly because they still had all those tanks there, and that's why they filmed it there. And I know we talked about Donald Sutherland before with Buffy
Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, Serbia, all kind of the same area.
Yugoslavia is now something else though.
Serbia, yeah.
Croatia.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. During filming, Donald Sutherland's wife was arrested for trying to buy hand grenades with a personal check from an undercover FBI agent for the Black Panthers. Like just the craziest weird story. They didn't stay married after that. I think they got divorced the same year.
Yeah.
But there's another Donald Sutherland story. And do you remember me telling you before when we were talking about it before, like, and he had polio and he had this and all these, he had like all these different ailments when he was younger. And it was kind of surprising that he made it as long as he did. Well, he fell into a coma during the filming of this movie due to spinal meningitis.
Oh my gosh.
He was actually dead for 5 seconds. They called his wife and was like, he's not coming home. He's dying. He's dead.
Wow.
So that guy,
he made it.
He made it to 80 something.
Yeah, he was in a coma, man. Maybe that's why he disappeared from the movie for a certain amount of time, because it was like, oh, he's back all of a sudden. let's put him back in the movie.
That's probably what happened. He was probably just behind the scenes in his coma, and they're like, he's on in 5, 4, 3.
I like Donald. I know we talked about it before.
I know. I do too.
I like him as the wacky waiter in
Kentucky Fried Movie.
I always think about that. I think about actors who
don't take themselves too seriously.
Don't take themselves seriously, or okay with like going into like bit parts for movies, like just really quick and be like, okay, now I'm gone. Like I showed up, I got a little bit of money, now I'm out of here. That he like committed to that wacky waiter bit where he was a clumsy waiter, just dropping his face into the cake. Like, what an awesome dude. But
this might be my favorite Donald Sutherland role.
Yeah, he's so like
he's so Donald Sutherlandy in it.
He is so Donald Sutherland. He's like so hippie-ish.
He barks like a dog for no reason so many times.
What is that one line that we laughed at? He's like, I can do other dog impressions.
Yeah, he's like, here's another one. That was another one. It's just like, I feel like it was improvised. Why is he barking like a dog? I don't know. It was Dexter's favorite character too.
Yeah.
His name is Oddball.
And
I think he and Don Rickles should have had had their own show because their weird chemistry cracks me up.
Yeah. Let's talk about Don Rickles a little bit.
What do I got about Don Rickles? Well, everybody calls him Mr. Warmth. Because it's funny. Get it?
Because he's not warm at all.
Because he's not. But he did win a Grammy
for a spoken word album.
Don Rickles Speaks in 1968. And he won an Emmy for an HBO documentary that I want to see called Mr. Warmth, the Don Rickles Project.
Interesting. Okay.
So he had done a couple of things like movies before, but he was mostly obviously a stand-up comic.
Yeah.
And I wrote down one of my favorite insults that he said, and he said it to Frank Sinatra, and he said, "Frank, make yourself at home. Hit somebody." That's so terrible.
He was so good at those roasts.
So good.
And it's an era of roasts where we cannot repeat what they said on those roasts because there was.
I wrote down the one that I thought was funny that I could say.
Yeah. Like him making fun of
Sammy Davis Jr.
Like, can't say those things.
No.
I think I knew of Don Rickles only through before, like, I had seen him in anything else or knew who he was. He was in a Tales from the Crypt episode with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Oh my goodness, what a combo!
And it was where Don Rickles was a ventriloquist.
Oh yeah.
And Bobcat is like trying to, like, he's seeking out this hermit ventriloquist, and then so there's horror there. So I remember that one. I always think of that. And then Don Rickles is also in Casino. He's like
that's right,
the floor manager for Bob De Niro's Casino.
He's been in lots of stuff.
Yeah.
His debut was in a movie called Run Silent, Run Deep, and it's a submarine drama.
Yeah. It's also,
I didn't even know that was a genre.
Porn.
It had Clark Gable and Burt Lancaster in it. So,
oh man. So
some big screen time.
Lots of semen in that movie.
Yay. Let's get away from the submarine jokes.
I'm just saying.
Who else do you want to talk about?
Well, let's talk about the star of the show.
Oh, who do you consider the star? I consider it the town that gets liberated.
You don't consider it Carol O'Connor?
Carol O'Connor, who is called the world's most lovable bigot.
Yeah. Yeah, like I
played Archie Bunker
because
in All in the Family.
I heard he was such I read or somewhere that he was like such a nice guy, and
he probably was,
and like the opposite of what his character was in All in the Family. But you know, it's All in the Family. That character is kind of like All My Children.
I thought you were going to say All My Relatives.
Oh no, of like these characters that it's a satire of people who are awful people.
It's exaggerated. Yeah.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like,
okay.
They're exaggerated characters, but people are like, yeah, look how awful they are. I'm awful like that. And they don't,
because there's a certain point in comedy where it is so over the top that it's funny again, even when it is inappropriate.
But there's some people that are like, I'm like that. It's okay. It's funny that I'm a bigot because it's everyone else is laughing at this stuff, right? And some people don't realize that's making fun of them,
right? That's true.
So anyway,
dum-dums.
So some people like associate Carol O'Connor with like, yeah. He
just tells it like it is, just like me.
Yeah. But anyways, I like it. He's a lot of pretty eyes in this movie. A lot of those actors.
You thought he had pretty eyes?
I did. Same thing with Donald Sutherland.
He did have pretty eyes, yeah.
It's so not stark, but like
they all had very blue, like
piercing blue eyes,
ice blue, icy blue.
It's really cool.
I opened mine really wide when I said that, as if that would help.
It did. I loved looking at him when you did that. Okay, let's talk about Clint Eastwood.
We didn't talk about Carol O'Connor, but okay.
Oh, okay, no, okay. Well, let's talk about Carol O'Connor. Talk more about him.
So he won an Emmy for All in the Family in 72, 77, 78, and 79. And he's the only male actor in TV history to win Emmys for lead actor in both comedy and a drama. The only one.
Well, what was the drama?
As of the thing I read today.
What was the drama?
It's called In the Heat of the Night from 1989.
Okay.
I knew you were going to ask me that, so I wrote it down.
Yeah, In the Heat of the Night. Isn't that like a detective? Okay. All right, cool. That's all we have for Carol O'Connor.
That's all we have for Carol O'Connor.
Clint Eastwood.
He's actually not in the movie that much. Clint Eastwood, his real name is Clinton. Did you know that? His first name is Clinton.
Oh, okay. Sure.
It never occurred to me that Clint was short for anything.
No, I didn't either.
But so his breakout role was playing Rowdy Yates on Rawhide.
Rawhide.
And that was from 59 to 65.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was pretty. So then this movie was in 70. But so in 64, he did Fistful of Dollars. In 65, he did For a Few Dollars More. And in 66, he did The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. So by 70, he's all over the place.
Those movies are what took him out of like TV stardom and like put him into like he's a movie star.
He always looks like he has a toothpick in his mouth.
It does.
At one point when we were watching Kelly's Heroes, I was like, is he in that tank with a toothpick in his mouth? But he wasn't. He was doing that Clint Eastwood scowl.
Yeah, and I don't know if I ever noticed that he had like a chipped front tooth.
Oh yeah, I think he must have gotten it fixed because I noticed that too in this movie, and I'm like, that doesn't seem familiar to me.
Yeah, agreed. He did any which way but loose with an orangutan.
He did.
A Few Ways Looser or something.
Any Which Way You Can is another movie he did.
That's right. All the Dirty Harry movies. Gran Torino.
Yeah, he's still making movies. He's like
he's 94.
He's 93 or 94.
Yeah.
His directorial debut was Play Misty for Me.
Oh,
which I do want to see because it's like a psychological drama.
Interesting.
He has 4 Oscars. Can you guess what? 2 for one movie and 2 for a different movie. Can you guess?
The something of Iwo Jima.
No.
Gran Torino.
No.
Bridges of Madison County.
Nope.
Was it a war movie?
No.
Okay. No, I don't know.
He has 2 for Unforgiven.
Oh, Unforgiven. Yeah. Fuck. I knew that.
And 2 for $1 Million Baby.
Yeah. I forgot about $1 Million Baby, but I knew about Unforgiven. I'm mad that I didn't say that one.
Is that the one with Gene Hackman?
It is.
And Sharon Stone?
Not Sharon Stone.
Which one? Which Western is she in?
She is in the Quick and the Dead.
Quick and the Dead.
Yeah. No, it's Gene Hackman and Morgan Freeman.
I need to rewatch
Unforgiven. I love that movie. I love that. Unforgiven's such a good movie because it is a deconstruction of like the Western kind of.
Is Clint Eastwood in it, or he just directed it?
Yeah, yeah. He's the main character in it.
Oh, okay. I really need to watch it. I don't know anything about Clint Eastwood. That's all I even have on Clint Eastwood because I'm like, if you don't know who Clint Eastwood is, suck a butt.
Have you watched any of the Dirty Harry movies?
Maybe one, like the one, like Dirty Harry, like the one where he says,
"Make my day."
You gotta ask yourself, do you feel lucky?
Well,
do ya, punk?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he made a name for himself playing the same character throughout his life.
And yes, he still does it. Who else do I have in here? I have a little bit about Lalo.
Oh, Lalo Schifrin.
And then I didn't notice that John Landis had a cameo in this movie, and I didn't notice it because I forgot to look for it.
Oh, yeah. Was it when he's killing a couple kids with a helicopter?
Oh, no.
Well, it's on the movie, everybody.
No, he was dressed as a nun.
Was he?
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Somewhere.
All right. Yeah. He also killed a couple of kids. And
okay, you need to you're bringing us down, man, with those negative waves.
Negative waves. Yeah. I'm sorry. He did it. He did that to the kids.
So Lalo or Lalo?
I don't know. So I watched. What the? Oh yeah, sorry. My Siri heard something.
It said it's all good.
It's probably like quit talking shit about John Landis.
Or Lalo.
I don't know. I think it's Lalo.
Okay, let's call him Lalo.
But so
let's call him Mr. Schifrin.
Mr. Schifrin, we'd watched this documentary before. I watched it again this weekend, which is it's William Friedkin talking about The Exorcist. So Billy Friedkin directed The Exorcist, and so it's 2 hours of him talking about how it started up and who he worked with, stuff like that. And so it got to a point where he for the score he got Bernard Herrmann, and so Bernard Herrmann watched the movie and was like, this movie's shit, get rid of this, get rid of that. There's a church by my place in England that I'd really like to use. I can probably make this movie better. And
Bernard Herrmann was saying that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And Friedkin's like, okay, well, thank you. Thanks for letting me meet such an interesting person. And then the next person he reached out to, because he was friends with at the time, was Lalo Schifrin. And so he's like talking about like the very beginning of The Exorcist, where like in Iraq, and it's like they're doing a dig, and Father Marin is walking through the place, and so Friedkin's like, I want it to be very subdued. I don't want the music to be bombastic or like too out there, right? Like, I just want to be very subdued. And Lalo produced a score for it, and Friedkin is like, yeah, that's too much. I'm sorry. Like, can you redo this? And Lalo's like, no, I can't. He's like, okay, well, sorry.
Who ended up doing it?
Just some random guy. It was like a box of music, and that's where you get the kind of like the whatever that the Exorcist music. Yeah. So, anyways, and evidently they're not friends anymore. Ever since that day. But
Mr. Schifrin.
That was the first time that it was just this last week, and that's why I saw it on the in the credits for this movie. I was like, oh, Lalo Schifrin. Interesting. Yeah.
And then I was like, why do you know that name, weirdo?
Yeah. What else is Mr. Schifrin done?
Okay, well, first of all, his name is really Boris Claudio.
So it doesn't matter.
Lalo Schifrin.
It doesn't matter how you pronounce it.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
But he just died in June.
Oh, dang it.
He was 93.
Man.
He did over 100 film and TV scores. He did the Mission Impossible theme.
Yes.
That was the sound of Brandon smacking his forehead.
Fucking, yeah, duh.
Cool Hand Luke. Bullet. THX 1138. Dirty Harry. Amityville Horror 1 and 2.
Okay.
Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Get out there.
All right.
He has 6 Grammys. He also for Enter the Dragon, and some for Mission Impossible. But I didn't write down, obviously, all of the things he did. But he did write the main song, the Burning Bridges song, that was sung by the Mike Curb Congregation.
Yeah.
And Mike Curb Congregation, I looked them up and I couldn't really find, like, they'd made one other song.
There's something I want to talk about that song, that Burning Bridges song.
Okay.
Because there was a trend in the 70s with movies that I was not a fan of, which is like it's songs for movies that don't fit them.
It's like a pop music song, like bubble gum pop for a war movie.
It doesn't fit the movie. It doesn't fit like the tone of it. And it's like, talk about burning bridges, burning bridges. And as Clint Eastwood's like driving through like explosions and gunfire, it's like, what is this? It doesn't even feel like it is thematically appropriate for the movie.
The bridges obviously
what bridges
get burned down. They get blown up all the time, and then they have to rebuild the bridge, and then the bridge gets blown up during the day, and then the Germans rebuild them at the night.
Yeah, but what is that thematically? What does that have to do with the movie? Like,
they need the bridge to get to the
gold bar. That is such a small plot point of the movie. It's like it's like they're like, if they wrote a song, gotta get the Nazi drunk, gotta get the Nazi drunk to get the gold bar information. Like, And then they make
that song is ridiculous.
They make a whole song about it. Burning bridges down.
Okay, the song is more of a bop than what you're making it sound like.
Gold bars. Bridges
That's
burn.
not bubblegum pop at all.
I'm just saying it's. I was never a fan of that type of score for a movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The other one, horror film, Last House on the Left. Always think about how like there. It's like it's telling
it hit me, baby, one more time or something.
It's like. These boys are going downtown and they're going to rape the people. It's going to have so much fun killing and raping people. It's just like that
sounds like the theme song to Deliverance.
It's like it's so happy and like, but they're about to commit mass violence and it's gonna be very, very awful.
I know you didn't like the song to Secret of Nim when we talked about that because you said it was just like nonsensical, kind of.
Man, I guess I'm very critical about
I guess you are.
Music.
You heard it here first.
Damn it. Sorry, everybody.
But Mike Curb went to CSUN and Cal State Northridge, and the music school there is named after him.
Oh.
I guess it's called the Curb School of Music.
Enthusiasm.
Stupid. I walked right into that one.
Okay, we're even now. We're even now, girly girl.
And he also served as the lieutenant governor of California from 78 to 82. Mike Curb.
I am Governor Jerry Brown. Okay, so we haven't talked about any of the movie, really.
What's the plot?
Okay, so it's a Veterans Day movie for us.
Yes.
So it's a bunch of veterans, and they're like they're behind the enemy lines already, and then they find out, oh, there's gold in them thar,
sure, in there's our banks,
France Highlands or whatever. And so then they're like, yeah, okay, let's go get this gold. Let's go steal this gold from the Germans. And that's basically the plot of the whole thing. And so Kelly, played by Clint Eastwood, rallies folks together to go.
At first, he just wants to have like one person help him. Mm-hmm. And then that person tells somebody, and then that person needs 3 more people to help him. And then that person gets 40 people to help him. And then eventually there's everybody in the army is in this one little town in France.
Yeah. When we started talking about what movies we should watch for Veterans Day, I like the Dirty Dozen, but we're like, but those are criminals. We don't want to talk about criminals. And I didn't know what the plot of this movie was. So Kelly's Heroes. So then we go and start Kelly's Heroes, and you're like, yeah, so it's like veterans who steal things. But
they steal from the Nazis.
So this is like, so it's still against the Geneva Convention. It's still against the law. So the Dirty Dozen is like, they're already criminals.
Yeah, but in Dirty Dozen, I think Telly Savalas is a rapist.
Kelly's Heroes, they turn into criminals at the end of it. So it's just like before they get arrested, essentially.
Yeah, I don't think they get caught. I think they get away with it.
Okay. So they're criminals on the lam.
No one knows.
Anyways,
no one knows what's in there.
Anyways, it's still not.
It's the perfect crime. Don Rickles even says
it's still not a good movie for Veterans Day because they're still criminals. You're basically saying every veteran is going to be a criminal given the chance.
Well, the story is that
if the shoe fits. Is that what you're going to say?
No.
Are you calling me a criminal?
Military service members are risking their lives every day, and now they have the chance to risk their lives for $16 million. So if they're going to be risking their lives, they might as well get something out of it, more than the $50 a day that they're getting from the military.
And that's the thing about this, Chelsea, is we don't risk our lives for personal gain. We risk our lives for the American flag, the Constitution of the United States of America, against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Oh my
and
goodness.
this movie goes against that. It's putting personal gain ahead of country, and that's what I don't like about it.
I feel officially dressed down.
That's what I don't like about it.
Now I feel bad about myself. I'm like, get him, damn man. You don't want to be in the war. They don't want to be fighting. Like, that was the part I was thinking during the movie where I was like, it's still, even though there's comedy to it and it's kind of a heist movie and there's other stuff going on, it's still so sad because there's just people just killing people for no other reason other than like you're wearing the wrong uniform. And we've been told to kill anybody wearing this uniform. And it's depressing. It's awful.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yeah, get that $16 million. You've earned it.
That's why at the beginning of the movie, you're like, oh, they killed the Nazi.
Yeah. That poor Nazi.
that poor Nazi.
I think actually Dexter said that.
No, I said it.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah, I did. I definitely said
I knew it was not me.
But like I think about that moment though. It is meant to be a moment of sympathy, and oddly, like, the Nazis are not portrayed that negatively in this movie, which goes against
all the other propaganda.
Basically everything that I want to believe about Nazis. and not saying like I'm a Nazi sympathizer. I still want to see Nazis get murdered.
I know, but then sometimes you have to remember that there were a lot of people fighting in the war on both sides that were just humans, and they might not necessarily have been gung-ho about what they were fighting for, but they were made to fight anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
On both sides.
And
this is going to get me canceled, isn't it?
No, as long as you don't say that Nazis are good.
Nazis are bad.
Nazis are bad.
Official take. Nazis are bad.
People get drafted into the military no matter, like, the draft has been a thing in every culture in some way, shape, or form. And, like, draft dodgers here, right? Like, people who I forget what the term is, but like the people who are like, they don't want to fight, so they're conscientious objectors, right? Like, some countries don't let people be conscientious objectors. Like, they have to join no matter what.
Right.
They have to go in their fight. And
deserters. No, that's not what I was saying.
No, like they would be deserters if they ditched, right? So yeah, like, I don't think that this movie is getting to that point. I don't think they're really hammering that point home that, like, not everyone wanted to fight in this war. I think some other movies, like All Quiet on the Western Front, is a good example of, like, it's just war sucks and everybody's miserable.
Yeah, it sucks for everyone all the way around.
This one's like, okay, well, we're all greedy, so maybe this German Tiger tank operator is good with some gold too.
I know, that's why I got sad too when the couple of guys died in the minefield. Like, 3 guys died in the minefield. It was just like, oh no. And then they didn't even go back and get their dog tags.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, those guys just died on their way to get some gold. And then if you were one of the people that made it to the end and got your gold, and you're like, yeah, I did it, I have my $1 million. Would there be a moment where you're like, oh, but those 3 guys didn't get it?
Yeah.
They didn't.
I'm not giving shit to their family. They didn't make it.
More for me.
Yeah. So what was it? When was the first time that you remember seeing this? You watched it with your mom and dad?
Yeah, it's one of my dad's movies he loves.
Okay.
And he loves the music to it.
Mm-hmm.
The Lalo Schifrin music.
Yeah.
All the good music part of it, where like the dum 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 dum.
Yeah, like the snare drum.
Yeah, he likes all that stuff.
Where does this movie rank in all of your war movies?
I really dislike war movies. They're all so sad to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
So
makes sense.
I don't have a ranking off the top of my head.
Would you put this above The Great Escape?
No. I like The Great Escape better.
Yeah. Yeah. How about The Dirty Dozen?
I might even like The Dirty Dozen a little bit better.
Okay. All right.
But they're criminals.
They're criminals. Yeah. So is Inglourious Bastards. Those guys are kind of like, well, no, criminals, but one of them is Stiglitz is a criminal, about a German criminal because he was killing a bunch of German officers.
Which, okay. So many thoughts went through my brain right now that it stopped. It broke. It shut down.
Yeah. War movies are sad, and I like the good ones. I think.
I don't know if I'm like an asshole for choosing to not like. I just want to look the other way and be like, that's too sad. It didn't happen. I don't like to watch it. One of the saddest. I don't even know if you consider it like a war movie or not, but I do, is Life is Beautiful. That movie is like sadness porn or something. I don't know what you call it, like how there's torture porn and stuff like that. It's like people who want to watch a movie that is so depressing and so sad. That is Life is Beautiful.
Yeah. What the thing about Life is Beautiful, it is a very, very sad movie. It is a good movie. I think a lot of people there are people out there that don't like the movie because it just kind of like it sugarcoats some of the aspects of the Holocaust. But that is not a true story at all.
It could be someone's,
but the true stories that are out there that are sad, you don't want to watch those at all.
No, and God help me if it's a documentary.
like Schindler's List is not a movie that you want to watch again.
You know, I just watched Who Killed Jean Bonnet, and that took a lot out of me. So, like, that was just one person died.
Yeah, I
don't know if it's just so hard for me to watch real life sadness.
Yeah. If it's fake sadness and it's like, I know that nobody actually died in the making of this movie, you're okay with that.
Which is why I don't watch Twilight Zone, the movie. John Landis.
Vic Morrow. John Landis killed Vic Morrow and 2 young children.
Oh, no. You know what? I think the older I get, though, the more even horror movies and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, no, they didn't make it. Those teenage kids didn't make it. I'm just starting to be sad when when bad things happen to people.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start watching those movies where it's like, not another pirate movie, not another date night movie, disaster movie. I'm just gonna start watching those.
You asked me last.
Oh, divorce, you say?
Yeah. You asked me this weekend, like, what is your non-star? Like, if I die and you like start dating,
say she's a 10, but she only watches Lifetime movie, like Hallmark movies.
Like, nope, can't do it. I cannot. I will not. I won't
make you watch them.
The fact that you do watch them is
enough.
Yeah, it like your hotness scales drops down significantly. Like, you could be a 10 by looks, but you'd be a 1 with personality. Maybe a 0.98. As far as war movies for me, this is not in the top 5. I don't like the sugarcoating or glamorization of war, and I know like war movies are like for the most, they like
you want them to be like as realistic as possible and show the horrors of war.
Yeah, because I am not, having been in the military, the things I still do. Like I don't like war. I don't like the military industrial complex. Like this movie is anti-war, right?
Yeah.
But it's also like, it's not showing the realities of war. It's not
right.
Like, it's not saying war is bad. It's just saying like, hey, war's not good, but money is. We should go for money. Like we'll sacrifice ourselves for money. We're not going to sacrifice ourselves for anything else. It just in like it, the Carol O'Connor's character as a general, it could have been like him pushing like this, like it did a little bit of like, yeah, I'm so glad they're fighting the war. They're going for it, right? But that could have been explored in a way of like, I'm putting them in harm's way, even though I know they're gonna die. Like we still need to be fighting for something. I don't know. I don't know.
You didn't like this movie.
Yeah, I know. I do not know anybody. I was not in combat. I know people. I've worked with people who have known people in combat, and I don't like seeing these movies that just kind of like gloss over the things that really do affect people and affect our veterans to this day.
So what's your top war movie?
Joe versus the Volcano, which came out in...
Who won in that battle?
Joe, I think Joe won in that. The famous war.
Of all the Tom Hanks war movies, that's your favorite one?
I mean, I go back to Saving Private Ryan. Not the whole movie, but like just the Omaha Beach scene is just like, that's what we sent so many of our Americans, brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles, like all of those, like we sent them to that to help fight this war.
And I say, it's so hard to watch. It makes me feel so sad. And it should. That's the point. Like, and I just choose to like not be uncomfortable.
Yeah. And I think there's a reason why Band of Brothers is like so loved, because it's like, it goes into the show. It goes into all of that stuff. And it goes into like more. It also, I think it was produced by Spielberg.
I think so.
It goes deeper into a lot of those kind of themes that like we watched episodes of Band of Brothers in tech school and in training, because it's like, yeah, this is what people were going
about
through.
Like Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket is
for the parts where it's actually like military stuff. A lot of parts of just him taking pictures.
Yeah. So the last 3/4 of the movie where he's in Vietnam taking pictures. Nah, I don't. That movie is interesting when it's in basic training. After that, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't care about that anymore.
What about like movies where it shows like it's not in the military, but it's like after they've come home? Like I know there's a movie, I think it has Tobey Maguire and maybe Jake Gyllenhaal, and I think Tobey Maguire goes away, and then while he's gone to war, his wife gets with his brother. Anyway, he comes back and has PTSD and he's upset and lives have changed and everything. What about movies like that where it shows like the kind of ripples that being in the military can cause that aren't directly war related? I don't remember that movie that much. I like vaguely remember it. But like First Blood, I like that. I like that movie as an exploration of PTSD and how people were treated when they got back. And, kind of what we're talking about with the Nazis in this movie, like just like some people got conscripted into things that they had to do. And John Rambo was part of this world, whether he wanted to do it or not, he had to do it and he had to survive. And then people look down on him for that. Being good at it.
And Dennehy, like that character in the novel, was a Korean War veteran and was and was like looking down on the Vietnam veterans for things. And so I like that movie because it's like it's getting after the actual things that affect people after the military service is done. So I like those movies.
Yeah, I know. I'm so like, what's your favorite war?
Use it in quotation.
What's your favorite time to be sad?
Born on the 4th of July. What else do we have? The other Forrest Gump is definitely a war movie.
What?
Lieutenant Dan, a real life person. But I think, to Gary Sinese's point, like he really cares about our veterans. And
yes.
So like there was something about all of his roles that led to like, he really wants to support. And so there's a lot of good people out there, a lot of good veterans. And so I just going back to the Gary Sinese Foundation.
Yes.
There
are a lot of good foundations.
$34.
There's the Wounded Warriors Project.
Yep.
And others.
Lots of them, but only those two is what we remember because we don't. Google's not in front of us right now. Anyway,
last thoughts.
Last thoughts. Yeah. Thank you to all my sisters and brothers of all the armed forces over all these years across the world.
Yes.
Give peace a chance.
Most indeedly.
Yeah, I'm a bleeding heart at my core, and I would love nothing more than for all wars to end. I know it will not happen in my lifetime, but hey, we can dream. So
I thought you were gonna say we can drink.
Yeah.
But we can drink.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Happy Brandy Day.
So peace and love to one and all, to all of you listening.
Yes, thank you for your
peace
service.
and love to you, honey. Love you so much.
Love you too.
And thank you for your service.
Sure.
She's going to service me, Lane.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. She's not.
I'm a prisoner.
She's not.
War.
What I mean by that is she got a job at Honda, and I needed an oil change on my 2019
Probe.
Probe.
I don't even know if that's a Honda, but it was the dirtiest car I could think of.
Ford Probe.
Is it? Of course, because that's the direction you go when you probe something. You go forward.
Yeah, you don't do a backwards probe. You do a forward probe.
Not a Hyundai probe. Okay.
All right. Well, anyways, any final thoughts for you?
No.
Okay. Well, on behalf of Our Real Relationships, I am Brandon.
And I'm Chelsea.
Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Our Real Relationships. Our Real Relationships.
Going down to the burning bridge. Gonna hang out with Nazis, give them gold bars.
We didn't talk about what we're going to watch next week.